But as I was sitting here and I was thinking about all the topics and things that I wanted to talk about tonight, I heard Louis Riddick speaking, and I think he would be the perfect hire for the NFL GM, especially the Raiders, a storied organization. There's not one time when you look at Louis Riddick when he's talking and can't tell that he's dialed in on his analysis on how he profiles players, um, how he talks about character, and just really looks at the overall perspective. And a lot of times when he's talking on NFL Live or anytime he's a guest on any show, sometimes he's a color analyst on Saturdays for college football. I feel like I'm looking at the game. Excuse me. I feel like I'm looking at the game from a GM's point of view or a scout's point of view, and you feel more educated when you walk away after listening to him, um, again as a color analyst or at NFL Live. Um, he's had playing experience. He's played next to Dion in Atlanta, and he bounced around the league. He's been a scout. He's worked in the front offices, I believe, with the Redskins at the time. He's been around the league, and then he's an amazing analyst, and he has been for some time. So I'm champion. How you say that word? Championing, championing Louis Riddick for GM of the Oakland Raiders. Louis Riddick for the GM. I'm gonna say it one more time. Louis Riddick for GM of the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm gonna say it one more time because the good thing about this is that we're recording and I can cut it up and do whatever I want with it. Louis Riddick for GM of the Las Vegas Raiders. I think that he's the man for the job. If Champ Kelly is just getting his audition, you want to look around, see what's what. I think that you can pair him with an Antonio Pierce, and that is a dope way to or a dope knock on the door for diversity, increasing the the amount of coaches in the NFL that are African American, as well as getting the team to galvanize behind somebody who's a former player, somebody who's walked the halls that they've walked, all that good stuff. So I would really, really, really like to see that. And yeah, all right, moving on. Let's talk about how cold it is in New Jersey. The weather is really playing the games, really, really playing games right now. Saturday it was hot. Saturday it was like hot, like summer pulled up. Like, oh, I ain't done yet. And now today it's like real chilly. Let's talk about these Redskins trading Chase Young to the 49ers. I did not like this. I did not like this. I did not like this. Why I did not like this? Obviously, because now you just gave a dominant defense another tool to really just go out there and do what he needs to do. I think that right now, Chase Young, at least for the rest of this season, if he's up to par, can start giving out Micah Parsons like performances after games. I think that he adds to the 49ers defense and really is going to make them a little bit more scarier than they already have been. I'm a Cowboys fan. Y'all know that. Y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I roll. And it makes me nervous. Like, you see that? I just scratched my nose. That's a nervous itch, right? But that's a real thing. I think that the 49ers are going full Baltimore. When I say full Baltimore, I think that the way the offense has played the last 2 weeks, it just looks like they're just going to be very conservative. They're going to run the ball. They're going to take a lot less chances throwing the ball, and they're just going to let their defense ball out. I don't know what they're ranked statistically, but I'm sure they're in the top 5 right now, even after a few poor performances. But I think that now adding that piece is going to make them a more dominant team on defense. And I think, like I said, they're going full Baltimore, 0-1 Baltimore, and they're just going like, we're going to win. Y'all just score us 10 to 12 points, and we'll do the rest. I don't know who's going to want to block that. Like, who's going to want to block? Like, it's literally everybody's going to have one-on-ones up front. Like, there's not going to be much you can do. And there's a lot of speed, a lot of strength, a lot of power on that defensive line alone. Then you got Fred Warner, who's annoying. I'm only saying that because he has Dak's number. Um, so that's not going to be a pretty sight. What else is going on in the sports world?